Hey guys, I'm coaching the Akali here, Nightmare. He's having issues with not being able to get fed, but not carry the game or be able to take the W afterwards. So I'm just gonna identify the issues he has and how he can fix them.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I mean, you have ODR on your team, so you're basically like it's already gonna be hard to win. 13 comp's a lot better too. Like this is a rank game. This is a dodge. But most likely why you didn't win is just their team comps. Just MF and Shin are too good right now. You have an inting ODR on your team. Well, he basically just entered the entire. He probably did nothing this game. Just taking a guess. You could be finding out what jungle they are. Like you should be warding red jungle right off the bat here. See if they're doing red or blue. Give your jungle help your jungler out. That also helps you out too, so you know where their jungler is going to come from. So, as you can see in this, if you would award red, you would know, and they're not there. They don't do red. You know their jungler is at blue. So you hug the top of the river, make sure, because you know the jungler is going to have to come from the blue side of his jungle, because he's not doing red. Not bad. Okay, the wave's gonna push into you, which is good. You should not be fighting him right here because he's gonna win. He's gonna win any trade you do. There's no reason for you to be fighting him. He has more minions. The minions do more damage than he does. All you need to worry. See, now you can't CS. Like you can't CS at all. You're his bitch now, unless he plays like a dumbass. I mean, he's the ass. So, and it just seems like you don't know the damage numbers of Akali. Like you're not basically attacking at the right time on minions. Her lifesteals. If you're going Ravenous Hunter, you should be going Ravenous Hunter, and that's actually fucking disgusting on Akali. You're not doing bad for being basically bullied right now. It's your fault you got bullied. You should just do what you're doing. Trade, back up. You don't want that minion. There you go. Like Akali's just such a faggot. Play against, especially with the Ravenous Hunter. Yeah, you're doing really well right now. And he's dead. After you take this way, you should back. Hope that's what you do. There you go, okay. He has TP. Like, you can kill him right here. Oh, he's empty. Is he empty? That's cool, I guess. I thought it was a gas player. Yeah, if he's gonna int, you should just go to another lane. Like most people, what they'll do is they'll win their lane and just sit there the entire game. Especially like gold and below. People will win lane and they won't go to bot or top. Like if you win your lane, go mid. Like if you're top or bot, go mid. If you're mid, go top, or we'll go bot because there's two people there. But if you're top, go mid. If you're mid, go bot. And if you're bot, go mid. If you're winning your lane, because you need to get your other laners ahead. Still haven't backed. You should have just backed. Like you're giving him a way to kill you and come back into the game. Like if you back, he's done. Like you have such a gold lead, it's unfucking real. Let's see. Yeah, you have 2 kills on him. He's fucked. Ah, shit. Load this shit. Alright, you're finally backing. You should have backed a long time ago. After you got that first kill and pushed in that last wave, you should have backed right there. Taking hella long to buy. Shouldn't be taking that long to buy. Like that, it's just seconds. You want to build a page for Akali. You probably don't have like a custom page for Akali. You need a custom page. You obviously, there's no way you do because that took way too long. All right, you're level 6. Go in on him. You should go in on him right now. But you're CSing. Like he's dead. He loses the fight. You go on and on. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, the meaning when level 6 is like, there's no way he kills you when you're level 6. There's no fucking way unless you just had autism. Like he shouldn't be CSing right now. There we go. So you see, you just fucking raped him. Nothing he can do. He ain't level 6. You're fed and he's not level 6. See, bot, their bot is pushed in right now. You should just go bot and get free kills. Okay, I think that's actually what you're doing. When you ping, they're going down there. Ping right on your teammate, so I see it. Like fucking do it like 3 times too. So even though you didn't get anything off that kill, it still gave your laners like priority in lane, and it probably lost MF like 5 CS, which is still not that bad. Like your minimap awareness is not bad, so. Alright, you kill him. Should be able to kill him pretty easy. He's gonna taunt away. Flash. Alright. Even though you haven't been in lane in like fucking 10 years, you still have more CS than he does. See, the problem with Akali is she doesn't have like a gap closer. Like if you were Talia, oh my god, you went bot. That would be, because then they would have to burn flash. Like maybe just Akali isn't like play Talia. She can actually like roam and affect lanes like impactfully. Jesus. Or get TP. I mean, because a knight just greedy. If you need a knight to win lane every game, that's I don't even think you need a knight to kill him there, though, to be honest. Like, there was just overkill. Like, you should be top or bot right now. Like this CSing does not matter. Your laner, like, you need to help your teammates get ahead. Like, it don't matter if you're fucking fed. Like, you're on a clock in this game. They will win the game. They have a Shin, and they have an MF. That's really all you need to know. They have an MF. That bitch is broken right now. I hope. Should've just left on Shin. That's not bad. Seems like this is more of an issue, not you doing well enough. It seems like it's just an issue of you getting a Singe player who doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, the issue right now is Yasuo might get first turret just due to the fact that Yeah. Yasuo's gonna get first turret due to the fact that you're playing Akali. Akali doesn't roam well. Akali doesn't roam well like Talia. Like if you're gonna play a mid laner, play mid laner so you can more efficiently impact their lane. Talia, Aurelion Sol, TF, those are really good champs that are doing that. And if you don't want to play those, you can play champs that have gap closers. Like Akali doesn't have any type of like gap close. She doesn't really at all. You should go bot right now. Like the CS doesn't. You just gotta kill. You should go bot. But bot has been pushed in the entire game. You have no jungler. Your team has no jungler. UDR's been inting the entire game. You picked UDR. You went flash goes. You need to be your team's jungler. Go bot. You're winning lane. You're stomping lane. But you're doing nothing mid right now. Like nothing's happening mid. Don't help Singe. The game's already Singe doesn't need help. He's 0-4. Doesn't really matter. You're helping the wrong person. There's 2 people bot, or you have 1 retarded inting teammate top. I mean, what do you really want to go for? Like all this doesn't matter. Like your bot lane, if you get your ADC ahead, it is GG. See, MF's just gonna get fed out of her mind. That's probably what happens. MF gets fed. Nobody's going bot. MF and Thrush are just gonna shit on Soraka Vayne. That's a losing matchup for Vayne and Soraka. No way they're gonna win that. It doesn't matter what lead you give Singe because this isn't a confident Singe player. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing at all. So any lead you give him, he isn't going to be able to use in any way like the Vayne or Soraka would be able to. You should be going on Yasuo right now. Like, why are you letting Yasuo CS? Like, if you're going to sit mid the entire game, don't let him CS. Like, you're 2 levels above him. Probably, what, 2k gold? Let's see. Yeah, basically like 2 to 3k gold above him. Why is he being able to CS? You're doing nothing mid right now. Let's see, what is their bot lane doing? See, their bot lane is shitting on your bot lane. There's really no reason for you to go top because it doesn't matter because Singe is already inting. Singe is not even doing that bad. Even though he has 4 deaths. I mean, he's a Singe player. I mean, fucking, you're just killing Yasuo over and over again. That dude's worth like 50 gold by now. You're not getting anything. He's like a fucking cannon minion. You're wasting your time. Bot lane. Yeah, this game, the reason you lose this game is you have bad teammates, but also due to the fact that you didn't go bot lane. You need to be bot lane. Harass that bot lane. That's good you grabbing first turret, but you should be bot lane right now. You should just went bot lane right there. There you go. Yeah, their bot lane just gets too fed. When you see OP champions right now, like MF, Heimer mid or top is pretty good, honestly. Like champions that are just kind of OP right now. You gotta gank it. Like your team is just your bot lane's in a losing matchup. It's not like there's not much they can do against MF. That bitch is just broken right now, and they have a Thresh. Like if your bot lane doesn't concede 20 to 30 CS to their enemy bot lane, it's over. Your UDR doesn't know how to play UDR too, so I think that feels bad. And see all that you pounding Yasuo's asshole doesn't matter now because you just died to MF. Like you should have been impacting the lane a lot more. See, now MF is just fucking outrageous. She's gonna be outrageous and she's gonna win the game. I can already see why this game's over. You gotta go bot. You helping top. See, I don't understand why people help top. Top is not really an important lane at all. You really only help top if it's like desperate. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill Gnar, and Singe is gonna do nothing with that lead. Or you can go bot lane where there are 2 enemy players instead of 1. You maybe can pick up kills, or you can push them back so your ADC can get some CS, and it will make MF lose some CS, which is still big. And it also makes the enemy bot lane play like there's basically a second jungler around, which is not fun. And Soraka's CS. Yeah, once again, you're going top. Top does not need help. Bot lane. Bot lane is where you shitting on their top half of the map doesn't matter if they're bottom half. Because guess what? Their top half of the map, all they have to do is support MF. They're all support players right now. As long as they support MF, they win the game. Look at that, 6-0 MF. You should be bot right now. You should be bot. She just one-shot Vayne. That's what's going to happen to you in here, bud. Like, the game's over. You sitting mid does nothing. Bot lane. And Akali is a champion that she just doesn't have any good gap closers, or she's not a good roamer. So I mean, she just like getting a lead with her isn't as impactful. If you got a lead with Talia and you can't bot, it basically be game. Unless you just your top half of the map has to just holy shit. Hey, ODR gave you the buff. That's not bad. Should be bot. I mean, this is like I'm gonna be saying this entire game, but bot lane. Where are you getting fucked the most? Bot lane. You never go there. You've been there, what, twice? And you need to be going there when you should have been there a lot earlier. See, it doesn't matter now if you go down there because you're just gonna die. You should have been there way early, man. Top lane does not matter. Top lane, it matters, but like you only go there if it's like fucking if he's like 08. But it doesn't even matter if he's 08. The bot lane is just so much more important. There's 2 people bottom lane. You got 2 friendlies and 2 enemies. Well, why would you go top lane? The only reason you would go top lane is if you can get a turret, but you would most likely have yours. See, you're just getting shit. See, that's over. I mean, when MF does that, you know the game's over. She's gonna get worse too. That's just not much you can do, man. You let MF get. You didn't see that storm that was brewing bot. MF is just too strong. Yeah, I can already see she's just gonna snowball. It don't matter. Everybody on her team can be 0-10. They just gotta make sure she doesn't die and they win the game. Don't matter. I mean, you're basically there's nothing you can do. You rely on bursting champs down, and you can't fucking do that if you just can't do it because who's gonna let you get close to her? She always has a bodyguard with her. She's gonna 3-shot you anyways. Jesus, your fucking health just went bye-bye. I mean, the reason you lose this game is because of MF. You went top and helped out your inting Singe instead of helping your bot lane who was like trying not to feed. I mean, your bot lane didn't do that bad for a shit matchup. Like that's. I mean, they could have done a lot better. They should have conceded turret. I mean, they had no help, so I can't really. You can't really blame your bot. Your bot lane played decent. Okay, because they're going against MF Thresh. That's not MF Thresh beats Vayne Soraka. That's a GG right there. Yeah, MF just. There's really nothing you can do at this point in the game. It's just sad. You see, you're going top. Why are you killing Gnar? Gnar does not matter. You're killing people who just don't matter right now. That Gnar kill is all nice and stuff, but MF is still on the map. She gonna come in there and shit. She can come over there and shit on all of you. She just needs one teammate. She can kill every one of you guys easy. But I ultimately suggest playing other champions that can roam bot a lot better. TF, Aurelion Sol, Talia. Or champions with gap closers, like stuns. I mean, any other. Just, Akali relies on bursting champs down. And you just can't do that, like, quick enough. Especially with Thresh. I mean, shit. He's a really good support anyways. God, how long is this game? Okay. Getting soon. I mean, enemy teams retarded too. They should end the game. They all come mid, it's over. You guys are fucked. There's nothing you can do. When an MF is 9-0, it's over. I mean, MF 2-0 is fucking over basically. She's too good. That Q fucking burst you for half your health. Yeah, so really what you need to focus on your next game is don't even bother with top lane. Your top lane can lose all day. Your bot lane is what matters. But ultimately, I mean, just gotta play Akali. I just don't see, you can't really like roam efficiently with her. What's her movement speed? What's her base? She's not a bad base movement speed, but shit. But overall, if you had a decent team, you could have won this game. But like I said, this Singe and Udyr is gonna be worthless. I said this at the beginning of the video. Look what he's been, worthless. I mean, he's just worthless, dude. If there's certain champs, you'll just learn that if they're on your team, you're most likely gonna lose. Udyr is basically a better Volibear. Like if Volibear is F tier, Udyr is C tier or D tier. Like just such a shit champ. Udyr is basically Darius with no damage. Think of that. That's basically what Udyr is. He's basically a worthless ass Darius. You're not doing anything right now. Like you didn't go get Rift Herald, you didn't do shit with your lead. All you did with your lead is go kill Gnar 2 times, and Singe got nothing out of it because he's fucking retarded. Like he was already losing lane so bad. Singe is still 0-6. Nothing happened there. Even if Singe did get ahead, what is Singe gonna do? Walk up to MF in one shot? Nope. He ain't gonna do shit. Your bot lane is just so much more. I mean, this game is basically gonna be me repeating myself 20 times. You shouldn't go in. Like if you go in here, you're just asking to die. Like you should have just left. You should have let him die. He's not worth it. There was no reason for you to even try to help him out. Should not be fighting right now. This is an L for you. I mean, let's look at what Sin's doing. Nothing. A big old bunch of fucking nothing. He's worthless. And you can't really blame your bot lane because they got no help. They got no help the entire game. Their jungle fed. Their jungle basically succeeded the game. He's like, I'm not really gonna play the game. I'm not gonna try to win. I'm playing Udyr. I do not want to win. Look at this, running man sim. That's all Udyr does. He runs right up to somebody and hope he doesn't get CS. This is a worthless ass champ. I mean, I'm not sure if this is a rank game, but if this is a rank game, this is a dodge. You see an enemy MF and you have an Udyr jungle. If you have Udyr on your team, dodge. Udyr he offers nothing. I mean, your team, you have basically your top half of the map minted before the game started. Your bottom half of the map got no help from the jungler or mid lane. So you gave him one gank, and that maybe gave a Vayne 5 CS and lost MF 4 or 5 CS. You went top and nothing really happened. I mean, look. Singe has a CS lead, but still, we're still shitting on him. This Singe doesn't know how to play the game. Like, there's no reason you should, because there's no way Singe carries. Like, when have you seen a Singe carry? Like, that's, I mean, it can happen, but it's not something, a Vayne can fucking carry your ass. For sure. I mean, there's really nothing you can do here. You get one shot. You go in, you die. It's not worth even going for. Udyr, like, if you going in, makes no sense here. Makes no sense. You're dead. You can't fight them 5v1. You're Singe's top lane. You succeed the fight. No reason for you to go in on that. If just because Singe's top, you shouldn't, like, it's Singe's fault you guys are losing, because he is inting, straight up. I mean, he just activated Ghost to, like, this game is so fucking over. But the enemy team isn't playing intelligent. Like, if they would just group mid, the game would be over. That's all they gotta do is group mid. This is definitely a bronze-silver game right here. Has to be. Nobody's grouping. I mean, Jesus, this game is so long. So your Vayne's actually fucking not bad. If you would have went and helped bot, look at her. She's fucking poning these bitches, and she's fucking like 08. Like, look at her. She's not doing bad. You didn't do anything. Nobody did anything to help her. Don't expect your bot lane to carry if you don't do shit the entire game. Like, help your bot lane if you get ahead. Look, she just shit on them. Your Vayne is obviously not a bad Vayne player. She just had no help. The deck was stacked against your Vayne, and nobody helped her. Her jungler helped. Well, I mean, this game, the reason you can't win this is you didn't help bot lane. And when you did help bot lane, when you did go bot lane in the mid game, it didn't matter because the game was already decided. MF was like 4-0 by the time you really started going down there. See, this bitch ain't bad. This Vayne would have carried your ass. Like you wouldn't have carried, Vayne would have carried most likely if you would have just helped fucking bot. You need to identify what are losing lanes bot. MF Thresh definitely beats Vayne. Soraka, especially Soraka. I mean, Soraka, that's good. I mean, you guys are not doing bad right now. Your Vayne is popping off. Like, that was good. You call MF out. That was nice. But you're overstaying. Should not be top this long. You're not God. It only takes 2 or 3 of them to kill you. All they gotta do is chain CC you and burst you down quick enough. Yep, like I said, chain CC, you're fucking dunzo. God, Akali's so broken, dude. Look at that health regen. Fucking jeez. Akali's such a broken ass champ, though. The Ravenous Hunter. You must have Ravenous Hunter. If you don't, get it. Your Vayne would have solo carried you, though. If you would have just ganked bot more. Like it wouldn't even matter if you lost first hurt if you would have just got Vayne like 2 kills. Vayne would have probably easily fucking just soloed carried. Oh, sad. Because you just gotta identify that your top half of the map is doing nothing. Like, they've literally done nothing the entire fucking game. Like, your top half of the map. What is this? The Yasuo can't even int as hard as either of these fuckers can. Yeah, this is just kind of sad, to be honest. I would recommend playing, if you're going to play Akali, play her, but you need to just be bot more, especially if you win lane like that. If you're shitting on your enemy mid laner, and at high elo, even if you're not winning lane, going bot is, like, if you're losing lane, go bot. Because you want to get a lane, you want to get bot ahead. Bot is where the game is always at. There's 2 people bot lane. Fuck top. There's 1 person. You can get 1 person ahead and fuck 1 enemy player. If you go bot, you can fucking put 2 teammates ahead and fuck 2 enemy players. Like the reward is obvious. 2 versus 1. But Talia is probably the best roamer to play. Cause you come bot, you put that wall behind them, then fuckers have to burn flash. Or they have to 2v3 your ass. Or if they're lucky, they're lucky if their jungler's nearby. But if you play Talia and you get the enemy bot laners to burn flash, that's fucking huge. If they both burn flash, that's basically a kill. You're doing nothing with the Scuttle Crab. Well, what's coming up? Infernal? Alright, never mind. I didn't see the Infernal Drake. The Infernal Drake is the only way you win this game. Unless Vayne, like, pops off. If Vayne pops off or you get Infernal Drake. Like, they're going to get Baron. You should not be contesting this. Like, you can't do shit. Oh, you don't even, do you even know if they're doing Baron? Damn, that sucks. you should just be dipping. Be at that Inferno. Damn, man. That Inferno is the only way you win the game. Especially if there's an early Infernal. Like, if the first strike is Ocean or Infernal, you have to communicate with your jungler. Tell him you're going for that at level 6, and you and him have to go get that. That'll help you win games. That's how I win games at Diamond 4. I'm serious. You communicate with your jungler. If it's an Infernal or Ocean Drake, first Drake, you communicate with your jungler. Hey, at level 6, I'm going to the Drake. Your jungler comes and helps you, you'll be able to take it. And early Infernal or Ocean will set you up for a fat W. I mean, it'll work like 70% of the time. I win games just off of that. And early Ocean is not as impactful, but I mean, early Ocean is still fucking good. I think an early Ocean is better than early Infernal for the first 5 to 7 minutes of having the buff. Because Ocean is just so good for lane. You going bot makes no sense right now. Like they're penetrating your team mid. You don't need CS. You don't need this extra CS. You're basically like you and Udi are just chilling bot farming for no reason. Your Singe is fucking retarded. Your Singe thinks that if he takes CS from mid, well, okay. I mean, you have a retarded team, but Vayne would have carried you, no doubt. Like, Vayne isn't bad. Like, Vayne was behind and she was able to pop off on some motherfuckers. Jesus fucking Christ. But like I said, you're just gonna go CC. If you play Talia, you would have. I recommend you playing Talia. Should be a lot better for you. Not whatever, you know. She's just way better in all the aspects that you're lacking. You're not gonna get chain CC'd as likely because you're longer range. Yeah, you basically lost this game just due to you roaming top instead of bot. You playing a champion that's not as good as roaming, and you sat there too long mid killing. Once you kill a champion so many times, they become worth like 50 gold. It's not worth killing him. You're doing nothing killing him. You're getting a siege minion when you kill him. That's just not really worth it in my opinion. But you could go teleport for a good gank bot, but you need to communicate with your bot lane, say you need a ward in the brush. Also, when you go bot lane, you need to be pinging on them, ping on their fucking head so they know, because even at high elo, when I play in Diamond, people sometimes, I don't even realize it sometimes, that my jungler is coming because I'm fucking retarded. But definitely, I think if you just change one thing, instead of ganking top, gank bot, I think you'll win a lot more games just from that alone. And also, if there's an early Infernal or Ocean Drake, communicate with your jungler at level 6, go grab that. But other than that, I mean, I want to see what type of improvements you make, because I mean, you basically lost the game due to the Singe and Udyr. I think if you would have had a better team, I think you could have won it. Their team just didn't group. Yasuo is still top for some reason. Their Yasuo basically was not on their team, but also you basically had no jungler. Your bot lane is where the game is mostly decided at, and you just need to realize that. Once you realize that, I mean, unless mid or top pops off fucking insane, those lanes don't really matter as much as bot lane does. But thanks for watching. I offer free LoL coaching at lolcoaching.com. Also, my OPGG will be in the link below. Thanks for watching.